Hey, let's make this cheap, easy, classy bow in 5 minutes or under. For this, you'll need a kind of wire. I used a pipe cleaner and I also had some florist wire around. Whatever kind of wire you've got to wrap around the middle. You'll just need a tape measure or something to measure the length so that they're all the same-ish, a pair of scissors. And you'll want ribbon that is either wire edged or a stiffer ribbon. If you don't have either one of those, you'll want to experiment with how long to cut the ribbon just so that it will hold its shape. You might have to make the pieces a little shorter. And I don't know, I think I cut maybe 5 to 7 pieces here. That's a pretty good size, 5 to 7. And then I'm just showing you how if you cut the edges one way, how it will look, like that. And if you line them all up and cut them going the opposite direction, you'll get that classic bow look. And I like to alternate them because I think it adds a little more interest. And when you open it up, it looks like that. And these weren't lined up perfectly, so I'm just going back and fixing that. This is not an exact science. It's meant to be, remember, easy. These bows are great for putting on anything really, but they're especially great if you would like to embellish the middle of the bow, like if you want to put something in the middle, because you can either fluff it up or you can kind of flatten it down. It doesn't have that bump in the middle like a lot of bows do, the traditional kind of bow. So you just want to gather these up in the middle the best that you can. Just stack them up, scrunch them together. And you don't have to be too careful with this, especially if you have wire edge ribbon, because the wire edge ribbon makes it very easy to manipulate after the fact. So I think I did 5 pieces here, if I counted right. And there's the pipe cleaner. It's helpful if you can find one that coordinates with your ribbon, because then it kind of just blends in and you can use it. You're going to use that to affix it to whatever you want to affix it to, or hang it, or whatever. And here, I'm just fluffing it up now. Anybody who has made a bow in the past knows that's the big part of making it look good, is the fluffing part. But this is so easy. I mean, that literally took me 20 seconds to do that. So once you've churned a few of these bows out, you're going to be able to make this bow in like 2 minutes. And then see in the middle, it's like kind of a little bit flat, which is fine. I like that look, but you can also pop like a little doodad in there and make it look a little dressier, and you can actually layer them too. So here I'm showing you how to make a smaller one. This ribbon doesn't have wire edged, but it's got this sequin down the middle that makes it kind of a little bit more stiff, so it's easier to hold the shape of the bow. And for this, I'm just using florist wire. And these bows are great for using up scraps because you don't use anywhere near as much as you would with the traditional bow method where you loop it over. So that's part of the cheap. I mean, if you cut 5 pieces at 10 inches, that's 50 inches. So that's all you would need to do one of those like bigger bows. And I'm not sure what the length I did on the smaller bow, maybe like 6 or 7 inches, something like that. And I'm using fall themed ribbon because that's what I've been working with lately, but obviously this is good for any bow that you want to make with any theme or color or pattern. And it's that easy. All I'm going to do here now is just kind of fluff it out a little bit, and then I'm going to trim the edges, give them a little bit of some interest, angle them different directions, and that's that. And there you have it. For very little money, I mean, you could get a roll of ribbon from the dollar store, and if you get the florist wire from the dollar store, that's $1, especially if you have a Dollar Tree around you or everything's $1. So for a couple bucks, you're making something that has a lot of impact. And these are great to put on your Christmas packages. This kind, like the size that I'm making right now, would be great to make a little hair bow. And just kind of messing, making it look good, fluffing it up, and ta-da! That's it. It's that easy. And then here's where I'm showing like it's so easy to layer these. You could just hot glue that on there, wire it on there. So I hope you try this for yourself. As you can see, they're easy and also cheap, make a big impact. Here I stuck them inside of a fall floral arrangement just so that you can see how you could use them. Here is a picture of what the bow looks like all fluffed up by itself. And then I also attached it here to a pumpkin candle holder. It looks great. It was easy to attach with that pipe cleaner. And then also I hung it on my china cabinet just so that you could see how that looked. I thought that looked really great. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe for more DIYs, and thank you so much for watching.